The BMW iX1 is powered by not one, but two hefty electric motors, both making sure all 309 brake horsepower and 494 newton meters of torque gets used through BMW's accomplished four-wheel drive system. The iX1 has an official range of around 421 kilometers via the 64.7 kilowatt-hour battery. Not forgetting that it weighs over 2 tonnes. The 0 to 100 km/h time is a sprightly 5.7 seconds. The iX1 was based on a multi-platform, which means it was designed with both combustion and electric vehicles in mind. It can be topped up at a rate of 130 kilowatts, and when charging using an ultra-rapid DC charger, you can go from 10 to 80% in around 30 minutes. Using a home 7.4 kilowatt box, it takes around 11 hours to fully charge. Standard kit on the iX1 includes an automatic tailgate, dual zone aircon, reversing camera, LED headlights, 18-inch alloys, adaptive cruise, ambient lighting, 10-inch driver's display and 10-inch touchscreen. The latest version of iDrive, which is iDrive 8, is installed, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's packed with useful features. The infotainment has sharp graphics and it responds more quickly to touch inputs than the system in the Kia V6. Driving the iX1 is fun and engaging. The chassis does a good job of hiding its battery weight gain, but don't forget, the iX1 weighs over 2 tonnes. The standard sport leather steering wheel has a high quality feel with chrome effect. You get large thumb rests and multifunction buttons. An M leather steering wheel with 3-spoke design is standard on M Sport models, and behind the steering wheel you get a single paddle which engages the boost mode, and this allows the two electric motors to deliver their full power for 10 seconds. Here's the boost button here. You might notice a little wind and road noise from the tyres, but nothing that requires you to raise your voice or raise the stereo. Speaking of which, the excellent Harman Kardon sound system comes with 6 speakers and a 100-watt amplifier. You can interact with the infotainment via voice control, the multifunction buttons on the steering wheel, and you can also see some limited information on the BMW head-up display. The screens merge into a single unit behind one glass surface on the dashboard. You've got crisp modern graphics and designed similarly in style to a smartphone, which means they're intuitive to use. To operate the functions on the furthest part of the screen can be a stretch, so it may be easier to use the voice command system, which works quite well. You can adjust the air conditioning, open a window, or operate the optional panoramic glass roof, and some functions of the driver assistance systems can also be voice controlled.
Okay, I will open the driver's window.
Visibility out the front is good indeed, and it's helped by the high driving position for a good all-round awareness. There's a reversing camera for parking with front and rear sensors as standard. If you want a 360-degree camera, you need to pay extra. M Sport trim adds the adaptive LED headlights, or you can also add them with the Technology or Technology Plus packs. The bad news is the iX1 misses out on the rotary controller that we know and love. There's a good range of adjustment in the BMW iX1's seating and steering wheel positions, with the driver's seat having lots of lumbar support. The optional comfort pack adds an electrically adjustable driver's seat with electric lumbar adjustments, a basic massage function. It's linked to the relax and expressive driving selections and seat memory settings. But don't forget, all of this adds extra weight to the car. In the front, the BMW iX1 has lots of headroom, and the seats slide back far enough to comfortably fit 6-footers. There are deep cup holders for large waters or coffees, the door bins are a fair size, and there's a large useful storage tray underneath the central armrest. The cabin space in the iX1 is similar to the petrol or diesel powered X1 because its battery pack is stored underneath the floor of the car, so the room in the back is comfortable for adults. The rear seat backrests recline for added comfort and headroom is particularly impressive. It's a shame there's still a central transmission tunnel as it takes up that extra bit of space for those middle seat occupants. The iX1 has 490 litres of space, which is down on the 540 litres you get in a regular X1, but the decrease is all in the underfloor storage area, so most of the time you won't really notice. In any case, what remains of the underfloor compartment can still squeeze in a charging cable. Plus, the BMW's capacity still trumps the 340 litres in a Mercedes EQA or the 402 litres you get in a Ford Mustang Mach-E. You can fold the rear seats in a 40-20-40 split, which expands the luggage capacity to 1,495 litres. So, justifying the price tag. There's the slick infotainment and that BMW interior quality. It's a shame BMW's iDrive controller is no more. It's now replaced by the touchscreens and voice command, and all the key buttons are on the steering wheel. It's big, yet they've managed to make it nimble and enjoyable to drive, which is a battle many manufacturers have yet to master.